Welcome back, everybody. I got a show for you today on this trashy episode. I believe it's number 11. What do I have here? Well, I used to make a lot of assemblage boxes. Why? I have no idea. But this, they're in storage and they're bulky, and I've made different themes of these boxes because the idea was to take pictures of them for backgrounds for children's books, for the illustrations, and then I add a story to it. But it was kind of a loose project idea that I was just experimenting with, and this is way before I knew about junk journals. And also, making big things like this, then where are you going to store them? They take up room, and do you want to keep lugging them from place to place, that type of thing. And even though I like it, I like looking at it, it's got to be transferred to a junk journal. And how am I going to do that? Well, first of all, let me tell you what it is. It's supposed to be an octopus lair. I made it out of an old box, and there was a hole in the box, so I just covered it up, put tulle in the back, because all of this is supposed to be, see all that tulle? That's the ink from the octopus, because when it wants to hide, it makes a cloud of ink and goes into its lair. And it collects shells and beautiful little things. The octopus garden. Have you ever heard of that? So I just had to make an octopus garden. Now this would be, see, it easily comes off because I've always used glue stick. And it could go on the front of a journal. Wouldn't that be cool? But look at all my little grass things that I made. This is feathering everywhere. And so what I'm trying to do is take my failed experiments, my creative experiments, and change them into something. I'm downsizing. That's what I'm doing. They can still have a home in their trashy journal place. So like this tool is has seen better days. Oh my gosh. I still didn't bring out a fabric scissors. This tool is all spiderwebby, and sometimes you just have to let things go. And sometimes it's hard because you remember how much fun you had making it, right? Oh. This came off of another thing that I don't have here, but it's it's from a disco party in the forest. That's a whole nother story I had going. All right, the glue gun is right here. It's all fired up. Hey, self-esteem sticker. There it is, right here. Get out your glue gun. Get out your trash. Trash along with me. So let's first put down the octopus smoke right here. You know how we do. We just stick it right on. Where's my dull scissors? Dull. And this, oh, now I've got feathers in my throat. This was all intact when I had it. I didn't know it disintegrated over time into a feathery mess. But you know, if your stuff is in the sun will bleach it. Any papers or anything. Sometimes it'll be two-toned, two different colors. So if I put it in here, of course feathers will be coming out everywhere. That's all right. Because this is just another creation of mine. An outrageous creation. The best kind of glue to use if you want something to stick is E6000 or Gorilla Glue. I've never tried it, but I've heard through the grapevine that that's a good one. Alright, I'm kind of done with putting that on because it doesn't stick. So let's just get this on here. Let's put a double layer. Come on. If you like things neat and tidy, then this is probably driving you crazy right about now. Then you blow the feathers like that, blow them off your page. Then you take this, that was from the Disco Ball Forest. Oh my, that one turned out pretty bad. It was pretty gaudy. Okay, then you take your scissors and you press it down like this and you hope that it sticks. And it doesn't. So you just try again. Oh, I just bumped you. You just try it again. Try to deal with it somehow. And then feathers are all over. You're not going to believe what I'm going to put on next. You are not going to believe it. I found more disco. Ooh, is this going to close? No, that will never close. This is falling off. All right, let's forget that. Nobody has time for that. This thing, ooh, it's all spider webby. If you use glue gun, you know, look how I turn it upside down. Doesn't come off. These watches, you know what I was making? Time flies. Ha ha ha. Get it? I think this was an old cuckoo clock. I'm not really sure. But I didn't take apart an actual real cuckoo clock that was working. No, because that would have been awesome to have one of those. This one was broken, and see, pieces have broken off of the wood. Look, this one's cracked. It's breaking off. There's the glue. Oh, that's cool. These little pieces are cool looking. But you know, watches have fallen off over time. And I think it's a cute idea. I think it's funny. Now, where did I get these watches? These, if you buy basic jewelry, which I don't, but many, many years ago I did. Then you find random broken jewelry. Or, you know, maybe you buy a lot. It comes in a lot of crafting jewelry where it's already broken. And people take it apart to make things. Well, with these watches, I just took the whole watch. Oh my gosh. And glued it on there. So, I'm just not keeping that big clunky thing anymore. So I want to salvage a little bit of it. And I want to put these watches on this page. See how they just come right off? They don't come off, you know, by themselves. But if you tug at it, it comes right off. Look at it. And then it leaves a big thing of glue here. wonder how this is going to hold up in the journal. Look, that one has a price tag, $12.99. No, I did not pay $12.99 for that. And no, these watches didn't work. They were just broken in one way or another, like a strap right there, or this or that. What else? Well, this one, the watch part came off, so we're going to have to go to the top. We're not being sophisticated. We're not being cool. We are being experimental. Oh, that's pretty. This wouldn't work here, but it's so fragile. I think it is glued down or nailed in or something, so it doesn't like tear right off the thing. But I think that's beautiful. I wonder if this is old, or if it was old before I got a hold of it. Anyway, how many watches can one page take anyway? Does this butterfly wing come out? No, it does not. All right, that's going to have to be enough. Get these disco things out of here. Glue that on. Glue this on. Pink feathers, octopus garden. Little piece of the cuckoo clock. What more could you ask for? Nothing. This is the best channel on YouTube. It's a mess. It's just a mess. You know, what should I do? Should I try to tear this chain apart because it's not fitting? It's not lining up perfectly. Why don't we just glue a watch on top of a watch? There you go. Here's a random strap for a watch. This one. Yeah, just glue this right here. Now, let me pick it up and see. It's going to be heavy. I think this is like the most disastrous page I've made. Ew, I don't like it. Well, it's very heavy. Makes the overall journal very heavy. But it's not too bad. See, if you want to turn the page full of watches. Ew, I don't like this at all. It's too much. Ew, just take it off. I'm over it. Just get rid of the feathers. Stick with the watches. And you'll be fine. Now we need a self-esteem sticker after all that. Let's reach in. So happy. Of course we are. We're always happy here. Put it right here. We're out of a glue stick. Just put it in there. So happy, but I think you can decode what it's saying. I think anybody who watches this on the replay, hi replayers, as Janet would say. The replayers will know. Self-esteem, this one says, hey. She never got, oh yeah, she did. Mermazing. I think they all did. I hope they all did. hope they're happy. Ew. This one's just not working. Just tear it off. If it doesn't work for you, just tear it off. Go on, do something that makes you happy. Okay? So this needs a little work, but we're going to wrap it up for today. Thank you for watching. Go do something fun. Be happy. Give yourself a hug today. Okay? Thank you. Bye.